What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the EPL Junkies podcast review show, Game 4. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you're here with us. Thank you for joining us. Let's talk football. What's up, guys?
Yeah, we're good in yourself, my guy. What's up, boys?
Great. Finally, great weekend for my team, man. First win.
Who did you pay?
Guys, it doesn't matter who we played. We won the game.
Norwich.
Finally.
The big Norwich.
I said, who did you pay for that win?
And everyone's talking about how it was a fluke goal. It was a fluke goal. Who cares, man? It's a goal. It's a win. One in the bag.
For sure.
Yeah, man. Anyway, to get it started, first game of the weekend was Spurs versus Crystal Palace. Wow, what an upset, eh? I didn't expect that scoreline.
That game was quite interesting. Well, look, I mean, they didn't have Son, so yeah. Apparently, people were saying that that's one of the most terrible Spurs side they've seen.
Really?
Hey, man, in that game, they were horrible. They just didn't look like I thought they were going to do something this season, but after that game, Spurs flatter to defeat.
I couldn't have said it better, Frank. I couldn't have said it better.
Was there a card in the game? There was a red card, right?
Always come short. Yeah.
There was a red card in the game, no?
Yes, for Spurs.
Oh, shame. Okay. All right, so they lost that one 3-0 to Crystal Palace. Congratulations to Vieira for finally winning a game. Yeah, man, and he did it against his old rivals. Yeah, second game was Arsenal versus Norwich. I think I enjojoyed watching the new boys and how they link up. And obviously we had Ramsdale also in goal instead of Leno. So yeah,
Okay.
man.
Okay.
Good surprise.
What do you think your season's gonna be like, seeing as you got your first victory?
Teddy, let me ask you this as an Arsenal supporter. What are the expectations for Arsenal this season?
Yeah.
Or there are no expectations?
No, look. So we need to give as much as I don't believe in Arteta at the moment.
Yeah.
He needs to show us that, because they supported him. The owners gave him the money he needed to buy the players he wanted. So now we need to see results with that. So my expectation this season is to see him build a team that's stable, that can compete. Maybe not this season, but at least next season. But this season we need to see. They need to be together. What's the word I'm looking for? We need to see a unity. We need to see a team, a football team, organized team. So my expectation this season is top six, and then we take
Top
it.
six.
Yeah. Not much. Top 6.
Man's is delusional.
Top 6. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Third game, Brentford versus Brighton.
Brighton won, right?
Yeah, Brighton took that one. 1-0.
Newcomers. We did say, I think it was in the first or second review show that they're gonna have matches like that where teams are only going to beat them because of experience.
Yeah. Very true. True.
Not that they play bad football. They're quite a good football inside, but the experience is lacking.
They'll get there.
Yeah.
Next game was Man City versus Leicester City. I didn't see that game. Did you guys watch that game?
No, I didn't.
I actually did. It was a decent game. It was a very, very decent game. Leicester had a few chances. They could have easily scored because it finished like with a narrow 1-0. City also missed a lot of chances, but defensively Leicester were okay, and we all know how Leicester plays. Body on the shoulder of the defender, and they'll hit that one long ball.
Yeah. Did Iheanacho play?
And he gets behind the defense.
Did Iheanacho play?
Iheanacho, no.
What is it with this coach and Iheanacho, man?
Good question.
I don't know.
Okay.
Roger just doesn't seem to like him for some reason.
Yeah, Iheanacho was blazing.
Pep didn't like him either.
It's weird.
Maybe it's the player.
What do you mean? Maybe it's the player.
Pep sold him, and the guy was buzzing at City. So, he kept Jesus, sold Iheanacho. Now he's gone to Leicester, and he's also benching again. Maybe the problem is not the coaches; it's the player.
It's the player.
That we don't know that happens behind the scenes that force them to bench him. Hey, only they know.
Yeah.
But in terms of skill, I think it's good enough.
Okay. Guys at home, let us know in the comments. What do you guys think of Iheanacho? Why do you think he's benching? Because I think he's a good player. He was doing so well last season. Anyway, next game, Man United, Newcastle.
Oh, yeah.
4-1.
The king is back.
Return of Ronaldo. Is he on your team? Is he on your fantasy team?
What kind of question is that? You know what? The only mistake I made was not changing my captain. I forgot to change my captain. And captain.
Who was your captain?
Ronaldo was going to come into my team. What?
Who was your captain?
Antonio, bro. -2.
-1, -2.
It's rough, though. It's rough.
Whew.
I could have had a really good week, but that time I captained the wrong person. But anyway. Man. Did you see the buzz around my mans?
Look, man, I must say, well done to Man United, bringing back a legend. I think he's gonna retire there. What do you think?
Hey man, we're more than happy to let him retire at 40 years of age and keep doing his thing. He just, dude. Just to give you some small indications of the kind of impact he has. People are looking to Ronaldo to see whether he eats dessert or not. Because they don't want to be the only person eating dessert. They know, hey, if Ronaldo's not eating, we're not eating.
Wow.
Man, the guy has galvanized the whole squad.
Of course.
Yeah.
I think... Yeah.
I think when we look at athletes, and how well they look after themselves, so to have, if I can say, to prolong the longevity of their career, to me, it's Ronaldo and LeBron James.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What about Ibrahimovic?
Yeah, even Ibrahimovic.
But here's the thing. This is where about Ibra. Where is he now? Italy.
Ibra is in the States.
Yeah.
Is in the States. You see, the thing about LeBron and Cristiano is that they still been playing at the same high level, So this guy's gone Serie A and then back to EPL. I don't see Cristiano going to the States because for him it's not challenging enough, even at the age of 35.
He's definitely a superstar that pushes his own limits. I've seen his documentary, how he pushes his son as well. Man, what an athlete.
Have you seen his son's record?
Yeah, I've seen those stats as well. Astronomical stats,
bro. I know. You can see his son he's filtered down his work ethic to his son, and that's great to see. We might just see another Ronaldo in our lifetime.
Definitely.
But
Frank, good win.
Yeah.
Good win. Good thrashing.
At this point in time, yes, he's bought the Ronaldo sign. Has bought the feel-good factor back. To an extent, a bit of fear factor. But having this guy on the team, realistically, what can we expect from United?
Guys, I've maintained, when we started this show, I maintained that United need 2 players to win the league. We will compete, but if I want to know, or if I want to say that I'm 100% certain that United will win the league, we are still short of a DM. And if you just look at tonight's game when Wan-Bissaka came off, for example, just say that we just look disorientated. No one in the middle of the park is taking the scruff by the game and controlling that center, and coaches brought on different players and so on and so forth, because there's no that one person. You get what I'm saying? So that DM role is extremely important, because we don't have anyone there. So we will score goals. Talk to me.
Do you think you guys have the depth at the back? I mean, look at now, you've lost Wan-Bissaka. Who's going to take his place? Imagine if you had to lose, say, God forbid, a Maguire at the back. Would you have enough people to cover that role?
No, we have enough people to cover. I mean, as much as I don't like Lindelof, the coach will play him.
You think he's good enough? You think that's good enough depth to win the league?
So if Maguire gets injured the whole season,
say a Van Dijk situation happens,
we won't win. We won't win. This is dependent on. So if our key players go out, there's no way we're winning. Ronaldo out, Pogba out, Bruno out, Varane out, Maguire out. There's just no way. There's no way. We have to keep those guys fit, and they have to rotate. I mean, we've got squad depth, but they just do not have the kind of impact our first team does. So it's more a thing of, okay, cool, you can remove a Jadon Sancho and put a Greenwood in, type thing, or you can remove, like what they did tonight. If it wasn't for the red card, I think we would have won this game comfortably. Lindelof coming in for Varane. Oh no, and there's the second goal they scored.
Really? 2-1
in the last 30 seconds. Yeah, it's 2-1.
Wow.
Wow. Oh wow.
So anyway, so we don't have the deal.
Southampton, West Ham. My goodness, what a disappointment.
I didn't watch that game.
I didn't watch the game.
Yeah, I didn't as well. But KGFA. Very KGFA.
Really?
KGFA. Yeah. It didn't live up to the hype. It's like you could say both coaches were still sussing each other out and no one really wanted to grab the game.
Especially when Antonio left, right?
Exactly.
I saw that foul. I don't think that was a red card even.
Yes. Yeah. So I think it was like he was on a yellow before.
So it's 2 yellows.
And then that was his second yellow.
I see. Okay. So that was a stalemate, 0-0, unfortunately. Then Watford Wolves, 2-0 to Wolves away.
Yeah, unexpected.
Wolves would do a win, guys. They've been playing well and winning, so they would do a win.
I kind of feel sorry for them for losing their coach, but yeah, they deserve the win. Then we had a Chelsea affair at Aston Villa, 3-0. What a game.
Yeah, Chelsea are favorites.
Favorites for what? To win
the league.
You think so?
Yeah. No. Clear, but it is as clear as day. Look, I can tell you now, they will be the hardest team to beat in the league this season. That team is
solid,
well drilled, balanced. They've and Lukaku coming in changes the dynamics for them. Like I said, Lukaku will score goals, but he will also miss a lot, and there will be tight games where it'll be KG and 0-0, and you'll get that one chance and you'll miss. But I think they have enough to win the league.
Yeah.
They are strong. They are very, very strong.
In saying that, Frank, if the goals are not coming from Lukaku, around the park, they've got guys like Havertz who can chip in with 1 or 2 and who can open up defenses. You know, they've got at least, if I can put it, 2, I'll say about 3 or 4 Oaks who, if it's a KG affair, it's 0-0, they'll give you something brilliant.
Yeah, even the guys at the back, man. I think they have a very good team. Anyone can score in that team.
So for me, right, Chelsea are the kind of team that will not drop a lot of points. They won't lose a lot of games, let me rather say that. They like I said, they are hard to beat. They are well drilled. They are you know. So going to Chelsea, getting points, pretty much this season, I don't see them losing. I don't see them losing to a lot of teams. So they will reduce their loss of points drastically this season. So it's up to the teams like City. I mean, right now, Chelsea have not lost a game, and they don't look like they're going to lose. Already, City's lost.
Man, come on! It's only been 4 games in. Still a long way to go.
You only need to watch how they play to understand. Look, I know my team. My team is very jittery, dog. That Wolves game, I could see. No, my team still lacks. There's something that's lacking there. But you watch Chelsea and you don't see any of those kind of deficiencies. You don't. At all. 0. So look at today's game. It's a perfect example of what I'm talking about, where I can see there's deficiencies. United don't always look like they're going to win. Chelsea do. There's the difference. They always look like they have it in control. Exactly. And even when they got the red card against Liverpool, there were a lot of chances for them to win that game.
Yeah, and they still drew the game. They drew the game, no?
Exactly. That's the only game they've won so far.
I don't even talk about that game. That was 2 points dropped, not 1 point game.
From your side.
I know the feeling.
Yeah.
They played the whole of the second half with a man down, right?
With 10 men.
And can I just make one more point? This was against Liverpool.
Yeah.
United, 10 men against the young boys.
Yeah.
And we lose 2-1. We get 2 goals. This is the point I'm trying to make. You don't have the players to take the strap by the neck and say they are not getting past us.
I feel you.
Putting our bodies and lives on the line. 2-1. Young boys. Lingard came in and gave the ball to an attacker. He must just go to West Ham. Useless.
Ikoro was a back pass.
Yeah, back pass to come on. You can't be doing those things. You can't. Wan-Bissaka and Lingard threw away the game. You will never listen. This is, I think, the only thing that I berate Ole Gunnar Solskjaer for is he doesn't have the balls sometimes to do what needs to be done. Look at Tuchel. He brings on a player, says in 15 minutes, I wasn't getting the energy and what I needed from him. Took the guy off.
Took the guy off.
Took his stuff off.
You can't compare the coaches, dude. I mean, Solskjaer is a now coach. The other homie is experienced, man. He's coached abroad. He's coached superstars, so he knows what he's doing.
You know something.
No disrespect to Solskjaer, but he's still learning.
You know what, man? I genuinely think it's a German thing. German coaches know how to drill their players. They know how to do. Dude, tell me one German coach that's not on the same. There's Klopp, there's Tuchel, there's the Southampton coach, there's even the young boys coach.
Even the guys coaching Bayern now, Naismith or whatever his name.
Nagelsmann. It's something that they have that thing where their players are well oiled and well drilled and well disciplined.
Just like their cars, huh?
Exactly, fam. German engineering, dog. You know what I'm saying? German engineering. So I wouldn't mind a German coach because he would do what's necessary.
Good structure.
Heavy
Right.
metals.
And then Sunday we had Leeds versus Liverpool. Kevin, I know you didn't miss this game.
Yeah, decent game. Pity that Elliot got injured.
Dude, that injury, man.
Was it bad?
Yeah.
Very bad. Very bad.
6 months.
How many?
6 months.
I think it'll even be more because he broke the bone, didn't he?
Feel for this boy.
I think so, yeah. But what I saw on the different platforms that he'll be out for 6 months.
Yeah, it was similar to that Ramsey injury where he broke.
So something was broken.
Was dangling. Oh man, bad injury. Very bad injury.
But you know, and you guys mentioned it earlier. Van Dijk, that guy is literally the spine of that team. There is no better way to put it. We look more solid. Our shape looks more intact when that guy is playing.
He needs a Ballon d'Or, that guy. That guy is solid.
That's why you lost the season last season. You lost the title last season. Or didn't even compete. Let me rather put it like that.
Yeah. That guy is solid. That guy is at the back. Solid.
There's very few that are like him.
Just his presence, you know, it's like it gives the whole team confidence. You know,
I know exactly
when he's playing, we're comfortable to play from the back, you know, and you can have at least the whole team going forward, and the guys will know it's fine. We know we've got Virgil back there. He will just clean up everything.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good game. I watched that game.
Leeds could have their chances. They could have scored.
Yeah, they like we said. I think they lacked something. Something was lacking. I don't know what it is, but something. They just like a team that just came from the lower league. They lacked that thing. But they were playing a big team, so it's not easy to play Liverpool, especially when Van Dijk is on the field.
True.
But yeah, good game. Speedy recovery to the young Elliot. I hope this doesn't interfere with his development and his confidence, because we've seen injuries like this with young players. Sometimes it affects them for the rest of their life. So
look at Luke Shaw, right? It took him how many years to recover from that?
Yeah.
Right. Psychologically, you dude, breaking a leg is no joke. Man.
Yeah.
It affects you mentally because you won't want to be in another tackle as hard. You avoid everything and your confidence, everything. So,
he's still young.
It's what happened to Origi.
Yeah, true. Origi as well. But he's still young, so we hope he'll be fine. 6 months is nothing.
I feel sorry for such instances. You know, you have such a promising talent, and then some tackle just brings this guy back. It's so sad.
Yeah, yeah, no. And then Monday evening, last game of the week, Everton versus Burnley.
Let's be very wary of this Everton team. Not that they've got decent players, but Benitez.
I knew you were going to say that because he's a former Liverpool coach. Hey,
like I said to you the last time, even when he was at Newcastle, whenever he plays, especially is it the Man U's, the Chelsea's, the Liverpool's, tactically he's always on point.
Okay, so he's going to be tactically on point, and then he's going to finish 8th, and then
Everton has always finished 8th, but he's that guy that just likes, if I can say, throwing a spanner in the works.
See,
I have to say he does play his teams very well. His tactics are very, very good, I must say. I think what he's missing is backing, like serious backing from the owners. If he can bring in 2 or 3 superstars, well-established players, I think he'll do well.
I don't even think it needs to be superstars, Teddy. It just needs to be the. See, I've always said, right, and I said to Kevin when Klopp joined Liverpool, I said you guys are gonna win a title because Klopp has the ability. Okay, well, story has it that there was also people behind the scenes that helped, but his whole philosophy is find the right kind of player for the right kind of money, and he's been doing that, dude.
Yeah.
No one knew of Elliott. Guys come 2 games, 3 games, and everyone's talking about this.
And he's first team already.
First team. Robertson was in a low-end team.
Team got relegated.
Next thing, best right back in the world. For me, it doesn't necessarily require a superstar. It just requires you.
But what is a superstar? What is a superstar?
Okay, let's put it like this, right? When N'Golo Kante was bought for Leicester, did you even know who he was?
Yeah. Oh, bought from Leicester.
Bought to go to Leicester.
Bought by Leicester.
When he went to Leicester, nobody knew who N'Golo Kante was.
Guys, I didn't even know the team.
You see? But yes, he was a superstar in the making. But at the time he was bought, he wasn't a superstar.
Hey, but Leicester made superstars as well. Huh?
Oh, fam.
Those guys were rated, bro.
Yes. Mahrez, Kante,
those guys were rated.
Vardy. Yo.
Sure.
Yeah. So my thing is that Everton, yes, they must be backed, but they must the recruitment must be right.
Yeah.
And if they get the right recruitment, then Everton can do something.
They'll do well.
Yes. But I just don't think they have enough right now. I don't think they have.
I agree. They need better players. Definitely.
Yeah. They have enough for a top 10 finish.
Top
10. They'll be somewhere there in the top 10.
Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, Kev, you play fantasy?
Hey, I think I asked. Yes, I can't remember, was it you or John asking them to send me the link?
Okay, I'll send you the link.
Yeah, please, man.
But you have a team.
Dude, I'll make a team. Don't worry about
it.
You're 4 games behind. Okay, join anyway, just so you can learn.
Yeah, I'll join anyway. Sorry.
Cool. Frank, how'd you do this weekend?
59 points, dog.
How many points?
59.
39.
59.
59.
You made Ronaldo your captain.
Yeah, I made Antonio my captain. So had I not, I would have made 70. 74. Yeah,
nice.
Okay, so
just my captain choice that was the wrong one.
So on Sunday, United play West Ham. I'm not sure if you want to make some changes to your fantasy there. And Chelsea plays Spurs.
I've already done the changes, Chief. I didn't waste time.
Have you done your changes already?
I've done my changes.
Yeah, no, we'll talk about it at the Game 5
preview
show. Don't reveal anything yet. I've also made my changes already. Because my previous player is not playing a good team this game week, so I changed him. I got rid of him. But yeah, we'll talk about that in the next show.
But I think for me, this is probably going to be my lowest scoring week.
The week coming now.
Yeah. I have a very strong inclination that it's going to be my weakest, because I'm looking at my players and who they're playing, and all my players are playing strong teams.
But don't you have a wild card? You can use your wild card.
No, not yet. Wild card for what? My team is strong. It's just that for this week it's not strong. I'll take the hit, dog. It's a long road, dog.
Okay, no doubt.
And you see now there's injuries and reshufflings. There's a week I'm looking at to put my wild card. Not now. I've taken the hits for the wild card, but I'll use it.
All right, man. Everyone at home, thank you for joining us yet again for another great episode. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Right. Peace out, boys. Cheers.